A heated debate erupted on Loose Women as the panelists discussed the latest politics news. Tensions began to rise on Loose Women during Wednesday's, October 1st, episode as the four panelists discussed the latest politics news. Following Keir Starmer's speech at the Labour Party conference on Tuesday, September 30th, there was plenty to talk about, with presenter Kay Adams initiating the discussion. She turned to her fellow panelists, Colleen Nolan, Mariella Frostrup and Jane Moore, to ask for their thoughts and opinions on Keir's frequent mentions of Nigel Farage and Reform UK. Kay and Mariella quickly became embroiled in a heated debate, with Mariella insisting Kay let her speak while the host attempted to share some findings from the latest polls. "I think what the country really needs is a big, optimistic, bold view of what the future looks like, that we can all get on board with," Mariella said. Constantly playing tit for tat with someone whose agenda has already destabilized the country, some of us, who didn't support Brexit, would say. "And now," she said, as Kay attempted to interject. Mariella continued, "And now, they're doing the same thing again and allowing Nigel Farage to take up all the oxygen. It's not to say people shouldn't support him if they want to, but he isn't held to the same account as other politicians." Kay attempted to interrupt her co-star by questioning if Mariella had seen the polls, and she eventually confirmed she had. Kay argued, "But it's not just Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage represents a huge chunk of people." The two Loose Women panelists then proceeded to talk over one another, with Colleen jokingly telling the audience, "I feel like I'm in between them," referring to Keir and Nigel. "I'm saying it's because he's been given a completely free ride and a popular platform and Keir Starmer is engaging with him," Mariella argued, with Kay asking, "So, are you going to just ignore these people?" Eventually, the debate began to trail off, with Jane bringing things to a halt. As attention turned back to Kay, she then put her hands up and exclaimed, "I can't do this anymore," before turning her attention to Jane's new look, as she pointed out her bold lipstick choice. Loose Women fans at home weighed in on the debate on social media, with one person fuming. "Stop interrupting each other #Loose Women." "Well said Mariella #Loose Women," another TV viewer wrote. However, someone else argued, "Mariella never allows anyone else to have a point of view #Loose Women."